Okay, let's start. I will going to start. I think we are ready. So news from me. Yesterday I finally prepared code of prompting subnet. So there was a few iterations to migrate from Bitensor. It was first stage was pretty simple because migration is pretty smooth, but and it was first stage took a few days, but 1 month took another iteration to launch prompting subnet itself because there was some networking issue, some errors and exceptions that was needed to catch. So finally, we resolved this, and I pulled all code to pull request on prompting repository. Sergey will soon look at it, make tests, and launch on his own node. And also, I prepared transaction to remove the first subnet from machine learning verse and relaunch prompting subnet. That was needed because when Game of Tensors was started 5-6 weeks ago, by mistake it was allowed to neurons from front-end application to join prompting subnet as graph subnet. It was done by mistake, and now there is no buttons to set scores and weights, and but all these neurons are registered already, and this subnet need to be relaunched. So we decided to remove the subnet and create a new one where only neurons from the nodes can join using cyberterm CLI library and prompting subnet itself, which are almost ready. That few tests need to be done, and that means that machine learning verse will start soon, and it a little bit said that it took a lot of time, but anyway, this is a game of tensors, and we are testing code and polishing them and application also. So great that we done this. Sergey, you joined us. I started to explain our plans. What we did about with prompting subnet, that it's ready for testing, and I pushed all code to repository, to GitHub. Please check, and when you will test, I think we can merge together and relaunch prompting subnet. I prepared transaction already from Congress to deregister the first subnet and make the new one also with sudo temp. Set blocks tempo for new subnet and the metadata set. So when you will test, I think we can sign this transaction. I already signed it, and we will ready to finally launch prompting subnet.
Yeah, sounds good.
I have node. I will participate with my own node as validator, and there's few options for miners. They can use their own node with GPU, or for example, they can use OpenAI miners. There's few options. OpenAI miner, that means using OpenAI API key, and yes, this is the news about the game of tensors. Stepan, Nivo, Happy Lol, do you have anything to add with game of tensors with interface?
I'm not sure from front-end side. It was some small fixes, but now we focus more on large pull requests that we combine all features. So I little bit switch focus on that pull request.
What's the status of PR 1181?
82, you mean the big one?
Yes, 82, the big one.
Main, how to say, main priority from Dima side. It's still some like menu fixes. So I'm not sure that I can say much from his part.
Okay,
And,
so you are waiting, guys, for review from master, right?
Kinda.
Can you-
Yeah, and also from my side, I'm implementing the design for mobile version of this pull request. So continue with mobile. Now it's sense have been done for mobile version in Sketch. I can show just a quick demo for.
Yes, please show. And mobile version is a huge blocker because a lot of traffic from guys who are using X Twitter and click the links to Cyp, they have very hard to them to understand what is going on and what is application, what is working, what is not. And yes, so we need update mobile version as soon as possible.
Yep. So do you see my screen? Can you see the screen? Guys? Is there something with
Yes,
my internet
yes,
or?
we see the screen.
Okay. So this is the full demo of well version of Sense. As you can see, this is the main screen for where you can see the contacts and choose any conversation, for example, with master Stripe, and this is how it could look in mobile version. So, by the way, here's some areas I want to mention for the mobile version. This is the little widgets for Sense on the left side and for the Sigma on the right side. And then the mobile menu for main applications in the bottom. Yep. So basically it's like that, and show little demo for robot. So this is the robot application where you can switch menu items like log, Soul, Sigma, and so on. And the Sigma mobile version is like that. So pretty much it. Couple screens last. I think in a couple of days, just a matter of couple of days. I mean for the design, and then implementation for the code for the front end. So it's like that.
Okay, so this is the robot and sense pages. What about content page? Is it already finished?
And Sigma page as well. Did you see it? Or my internet wasn't?
Yes, I
wasn't
saw.
good?
Okay. Content page.
Content page, actually, it's operational right now. It's pretty. It looks pretty well right now. So content page is all right. I mean,
Okay,
on the current version.
That means guys can start to implement it.
Yep, correct.
I see that Oracle and Starcat with us today, guys. Do you have any questions to ask team related general questions or related to proposals, distribution, game of tensors game? We welcome you to ask part of the team here, and we are ready to answer all your questions. Starcat.
Is it only me, or can anybody hear Starcat?
Yes, he turned on mic, but I cannot hear him. Okay, Alice, how is going on with standard inference?
It's going to be not so good as we want to because we are managing with the spacebox transaction missing. So we find out the problem. What is that? Because we can't provide the valid data when we have no exact amount of cyberlinks. So actually, yeah, we find the issue and trying to solve it with the optimizing the spacebox. So there is the state right now. Still.
Do you have this issue on GitHub described? Maybe I can see.
No, it's hot. It's a hot one because yeah, we're managing in the chat because it's the first one. I mean, it's the most critical issue right now, so we are focusing on that. So in general, we have approximately 20,000 transactions with the cyberlinks Kafka, and it's they're not writing in the spacebox directly, so we're trying to find out why it happens. Because that's something new one for us because this is the first time that happened.
Okay, please ping me when you will resolve this, and I will also join this testing.
Sure.
Is it already ready to integrate to Cyp? I mean, this inference.
You mean from the what side? So it's
From,
download
I mean,
API
like
or it's
API. Yes, kind of search APIs that can be integrated to Cyp.ai.
I'll just prepare the SQL query for that, but we can wrap it in API. I don't know for 15 minutes. It's not a big deal.
And how much fast this API will be able to, how fast it will be able to process the inference?
If you're talking about inference without ranking, it's about second to 3 seconds. But also we need the rank the particles, and it's will be depend on amount of particles. I mean the number of particles which link into the querying particle. So I'm trying to make it fast and asynchronous, but it can be 20 seconds, 30 seconds, like that. So we need to test that.
Am I right that the best option for you for standard inference, it will be like snapshots of ranks from the graph that you can pull from node and by like with cron job or with any other timing tooling? I mean,
yeah, it's kind of some kind of solution, but actually it's not about state solution. So the ranking is changeable for every min probably, and I don't know how we can grab the best kind of snapshots every minute. So it's gonna be, I don't know, once an hour, once in 5 hours, something like that. So it's not about the safe solution. I want to try first my one.
guys, from which side it's noise?
So yeah,
Michael, it's from you.
And if it will be the big problem, so yeah, I think the front with the snapshot with some kind of solution.
Yeah,
Right.
will add issue in Go Cyber. I hope so. Yes, I texted you because it's like you start to talk. It's normal, but then it starts to.
Okay, so now it's good.
Yes.
Cool.
Sergey, do you have updates?
No, I don't have updates now.
Last few weeks, me, Valentin, and Vladimir, we prepared some videos, made some records, and guys already started to process them and step one by one publish on Twitter. So more and more videos will come with me, with Dima. So yes, we will going to start to bring more and more content to X and host X space soon. I think as we started to discuss, the best option will be start with IPFS community and made them showcase. Also mentioned in IPFS blog also will be good. But at first, of course, we will need mobile version polished because there's still issues and guys who are trying to open mobile versions and they don't understand what is going on. Should it work like it working or should no? So I hope it will be resolved soon.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. I'm traveling now at the moment and just messed a little with the time belts, how the time zones. So I'm updating just now the stats, regular stats, and while I am updating that, I would love to share you my prophet's vision. My prophet's vision on how beautiful our graph is. Just yeah, this. Can you hear me now? Or can you see me now? On screen.
It's loading.
Still loading.
Loading. Well, my internet is pretty not that fast, but really, it's gonna, I don't know.
Hi guys.
You still can't. Hi, Joe.
Hello, Joy.
Hey.
Joy.
Are you alone or with Dima?
Alone. Dima is a bit busy. But I can ask him, maybe he could join us. Just a moment.
Prophet, still,
That's
I
okay. That's
cannot
okay.
not see anything. Can you please try to close and try to open to start share screen again?
What about now? Now nothing is happening. Share screen. Share screen. Share this screen. Screen. No. Share screen. Share screen. This. What about? Does it work now?
Does it say-
I will try to reconnect. Sorry.
Hello everyone, this is Starcat. I think I've got my microphone working. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Nice to see you.
Wonderful. It's nice to meet all of you. I don't have any pressing questions, but just wanted to say thank you to all of you. That's all. Thanks.
Thank you. Guys, do you have any questions related to Game of Tensors? If so, please ask. would like to say that as first game was proposed, the first iteration till 1st of August, but because there was an issue with default mode network, there was not enough gas for contracts to process payments and rewards. So like it was pause in game for approximately 2 weeks. So I think we will continue game for 2 weeks more, and then we will propose to community through the community poll to launch a second stage of the game and allocate more rewards for this game. I think it will be we will continue till October, November, because it's a lot of things coming, and more faculties are created, and not only from Congress but also from community, and then machine learners need to be launched powerfully, and more subnets added. So all of this need more time. So I think we will propose to community to continue the game. So yes, please participate. It will be ongoing on, and it's a very great tool for Pussy tokens distribution. So use this great moment, earn rewards, and participate in the game. Prophet, I can see your. No. Yes, I see your terminal.
Amazing. What we see
But very
here
low.
that previous to low resolution.
It's very low resolution. Yes. Maybe it's just only me, guys.
Oh.
What about you?
Bad resolution. Doesn't the mic okay, by the way? Really bad?
Mike, your microphone is so bad.
Looks blurry.
Yeah, I can see also.
Yeah, all the pixels for me.
Guess this is the quality of my internet. I will make one more attempt and to switch to my cell phone. Hopefully it
Design. How is your update?
Nothing more that I mentioned in previous call. So I'm waiting for merge of all our this big pull request with all the things, with Runa embeddings, and new design. And also we work on standalone application with Android. So nothing more that I presented previous call. So I probably will not repeat the same things. Yeah.
And I can add a little for the soul, as we was talking about on the previous call. I mean the Cyber Congress call about soul implementation for the search engine, and one quick demo for this. Just a second. Just as a suggestion for the soul in the search bar in commander section. For example, it could look like that. So you are choosing in settings whose soul you want to use, then set up it, and for the list, and then you can choose before you enter any request for the search. You can choose the soul and then type your request and then search for it. So it's just a suggestion for the team, actually. Yeah, that's it.
It was very epic.
Yes, I am waiting all of this to be merged soon. And I saw more pull requests which is related in in CyberTS repository related to UI, like 1190, 1180, 89. Ogikun and Korzovnik. Who will review this pull request soon? Who can review this pull request?
We're checking together. So with different pull requests, some of them are mine, some of them are Logicon. So we are checking and merge in dev branch because it's protected branch and we cannot commit in it directly.
Is this pull request all based on 1182, or it's from based on the current master branch?
It depends. Some require development branch, some of them without, so they can be merged in master, but better if we merge everything in dev and we test it in team. So like big update, big test, and a big merge.
Okay, the last thing I would like to mention, as we almost finally will launch prompting subnet, I'm going to switch to next Go Cyber release and prepare it. Hope it will be released in a few weeks, and we will make an upgrade in August. It will bring the token factory model, which is very needed to deploy a lot of contracts that already exist, because this model will allow to create native tokens from smart contracts, not only CV20, but native ones. And also there is a lot of, it is needed for for Tensors contract on Bostrom, and for a lot of others things that we are preparing. So hope next upgrade will be in August, and also with this we will upgrade Space Pussy. So yes, more upgrades coming this summer, and the new release of application also almost ready, as 1182 pull request will be reviewed and merged. So hope that guys will merge it soon. Do you any of you have, some of you have questions, or guys from team, would you like to add something?
I see a lot of new facilities. Maybe someone can explain more about them. It's 7 facilities now. Лениво. Faculty. Sorry for my English. Maybe you can explain лениво, Valery, if you know. It's interesting. Faculty of sex, I see.
I think the creators of the faculties would be better to for them to explain.
Okay, finally we can do that in mixed modes. Our graph is essential thing that still doesn't have proper applications except of CyberEye, but CyberEye doesn't allow to show the things that I want to be shown. I believe that can be shown on the Cybergraph. The whole beauty of collaborating on the knowledge on the global knowledge graph, Cybergraph. Yet we waiting for such applications, and I really have a good base to build them already, which I'm going just to start like really soon. But before that, let's take a look at the stats of the previous week. And the previous week showed us that we have only 1,000 cyberlinks, and in the chart, starcat and stormtrooper and cyberacademy were the leaders. The stats is on your screen. At the middle of the screen, we can see the current week and all-time stats. This is the stats that I got from the indexers about the cyberlinks that exist in our graph. They are not complete, but they are close to be complete, I believe. So we can compare them in time. That's all from me. Thank you. Sorry for many attempts.
Sorry, but did you mention the starcat in the list of top creators, the cyberlinks? You said Stormtrooper and Cyberacademy, but I would like to point that starcat on the first position.
Valentin, how is the video processing going on?
You ask me?
Yes, I'm asking when the next videos will be uploaded. How is it going on?
Yes. As soon as possible, as usually. A couple of videos already went live on Twitter, and a couple of more will go live soon. We don't have like that much to publish. Like we have just a couple of videos about cyber and about few other topics, but there's much more to record. But at least we begin to produce some content for cyber, for bostrom, as well as you could find some more content related with Space Pussy and bostrom that I have published during the Game of Tensors. I've made at least 2 videos about explaining the functionality and made walkthrough for testnet, not the testnets, but faculties on Space Pussy, and also just quite recently 2 videos with AI assistant went live on YouTube, on Twitter, and also on Cyber and Space Pussy. In case if there are some delays with displaying IPFS hashes, these videos might not be available for a while, but later they will be available. Also, I keep publishing some videos about Cyber and Space Pussy on Omniflix TV. I recently contacted their team and asked them to join Game of Tenders. I didn't get any reply from their side. Maybe they will reply later, but I did my best to explain the features of and possibilities of this kind of distribution mechanism, of how it benefits for the community which is in need of distribution, some rewards and evaluation, and so on. So yeah, stay tuned. More content to be published soon, and way more content is to be produced in the near future. But but the engagement is required from the team, from the ambassadors, because we should try to amplify all the tweets, all the posts together. If we do it together, it will reach more audience, and also from the perspective of content and marketing. Today I proposed to the team that we should focus on some specific and particular products that already exist on Cyber, and try to focus on promoting those, such as, for example, IPFS Explorer, because for now it's not that obvious that what you actually could do with Cyber or Bostrom or Space Pussy, how retail user could interact and use and benefit from using those applications. So we should, like in my mind, we should focus on like promoting those as well in if we speak about marketing part.
Yes, a lot of more marketing activities are coming, and also my congratulations to you and starcat and Cicada and the admin with the launch of your own faculties. It's very great. So my congratulations. All chakras are open now as community started to create faculties. And as you know, you can also on a board vote on distribution of tokens to these faculties. So yes, please, some of you who on the board, please come and set grades to faculties. And also, yes, ambassadors programs. I would like to remind that ambassadors faculty was created to grow engagement and to grow engagement and provide information about game of tensors and the Cybergraph and cyber bostrom space pussy chains through the social networks, for example, like Twitter or YouTube or any others. So you can post your links, proofs of your posts and everything, and other participants will follow and vote for you. And yes, I am also very happy that we made some records, video records with Valentin and Vladimir, and more activities are coming. We, as mentioned, discussing about the first X space, and I think it's a great idea to focus on IPFS community. So yes, we will make announcement soon. Guys, any of you would like to add something, or we will end the call soon?
I would like to ask one question regarding faculties. Why amount of mentors is limited to 32 individuals that could participate in faculty as a mentor?
Actually, there is 180 participants at faculty who can participate, but there is 32 validators or professors which weights will be used to compute rewards. And this is because of amount of computations on chain needed to compute all of this information and process of this scores and stakes and compute rewards. So now it's 32. It can be increased and will be increased in next iteration of Game of Tensors to 64 professors and 256 teachers at all later. It's only bounded to amount of gas which we have in have available with the chain, and can be increased from current numbers 3-4 times, but to compute rewards on larger neuron graphs, we will need GPU, and this, as I explained it in previous community calls, is a task for huge milestone for future, when we will be able to compute these matrices, white matrices and rewards on the GPU. But now what we have, it's like not parallel but sequential parallel machine, sequential computation. So it's not like cannot compute rewards for huge neuron graphs, but still tens and hundreds of participants, it's what we have. And I think we should reach potential which we have now and we not yet reached potential. So and as we launch Game of Tensors, we need to collect feedback, see numbers, activity of in activities, and in computation, network load, and everything. So yes, as I mentioned, now these numbers will be doubled in next iteration, and maybe doubled one more time when we will deploy it on Bostrom. But we first need to see and understand how is going on and working with current code base and current numbers of participants.
Cool. I see. It's clear. Just to clarify, it's not a hot topic for now, but as I understood, it's not really scalable story for communities because it's limited to computational capacity of the network, of the chain. So it couldn't be used like on a bigger scale, or it could be like potentially.
Potentially it can be, and when it will be computed on GPU, but when we talk on communities, of course it can be a huge community, for example, whole community of the whole network. But when we start to see that community starts to group around topics, subgraphs in knowledge graph, and these rather smaller communities who are curating and teaching the bootloader and AI. So this is then there is mechanic to coordinating like these sub communities, but actually later it will be available to compute or based on the whole network activities on GPU later. But I think
right.
it's, as we know, there is like 100, 200, it's a limit for coordination for around like one task. So it can be dynamically created subnets for creating like some subtasks which are part of one task, or part of the graph, which is part of the global graph, and so on.
All right. Thank you for clarification. Thank you.
Okay, thank you all, guys. I think we can end. If some of you have last question, please ask, or we'll see you next community call in 2 weeks, and will be great updates because prompting subnets almost ready to launch, 1182 pull request almost ready to be merged. So welcome all of you to the next community call. So as no more questions, thank you all for coming. See you next community call.